guys, my name is Stasia. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I've been told before that I'm a bit colorblind because I do not recognize red flags very easily in relationships. So, in an attempt to make myself better at recognizing them, I've been scouring relationship advice subreddits. And let me tell you, either I've gotten a lot better at recognizing red flags, or some relationships are just nutty. So today, why don't we go ahead and scour some of these subreddits and see if we can pick out all of the red flags we see. Let's dive in. This one begins with, the guy I'm dating asked me for $20 and now I want to stop seeing him. Could go either way. So I'm going to try to be as explicit as possible because I want to see if I'm doing the right thing. So I, 24 female, am dating this guy, 30 male. Red flag. We've been seeing each other for around 3 months. He's smart, funny, and very nice to me, or so I thought. Well, last night he got drunk due to the fight being on. This morning we had plans for him to come over and for us to hang out. Now mind you, even though he has no kids, he's broke, and I don't mean that in a mean way, I'm just describing him. He still lives with his parents, and he's very behind on the bills. Girl, that's a couple of red flags I counted right there. What are you doing? He can't afford to take me out, so our dates consist of him coming over to my place, I live alone, and we'll hang out and watch movies. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. He doesn't buy me anything, so I usually eat before he gets here. However, there have been times where he'd asked to buy me food, but I told him no. Well, anyway, fast forward to today. He called me this morning. I couldn't tell if he was drunk or hungover. Red flag. But as soon as I picked up the phone, he demands for me to give him $20 for him to buy food. He starts saying, "Girl, just give me $20." and being very disrespectful and telling me to give it to him. Oh, okay, he's being disrespectful, so maybe it's more like, "Girl, give me $20. He didn't even ask me. When I hung up, he proceeds to text me and tell him to give him the money. When I said no, he kept saying that he would give it right back when he gets paid. I still said no. I said no more so because the way he asked me was very disrespectful. So after I hung up, he starts asking me if I still want him to come over. He then blows up my phone and starts accusing me of having someone else over. Red flag! I didn't. Honestly, this whole thing gave me the ick and made me want to stop talking to him. Am I just being overly dramatic about this whole thing? Should I just give him the money? It's not even about the money. Like, honestly, I don't know if you guys agree with me, but at this point, like, give him the $20 or don't give him the $20. It doesn't matter. There are so many other problems here. So, first of all, there's an age gap. Whatever, that's sometimes a red flag, sometimes not. I'm just saying. Look at the statistics. They've only been seeing each other for 3 months, and he is already, like, demanding things of her. She also says that he is broke, still lives with his parents, and is behind on the bills. So that's concerning. And then she does say he has a job because he'll give the money right back when he gets paid. How is it that you have a job, you live with your parents, so you presumably aren't paying rent, but then you're also always broke and don't have $20 for food and can't even take your girlfriend of 3 months out on a date? Girl, just leave him. Now, I'm not usually one of those people who are like, just break up with them, but if my friend were telling me this and asking me for my advice, this would be one of those just break up moments. You're only in this relationship for 3 months and it's already this bad. Like, get out before you're in it for too long. See what I mean? Like, am I good at recognizing red flags, or was that post just like full of red flags? Now here we have a man asking for dating advice. And the title of the post is, "She sleeps naked next to me, but not dating and no sexy time. Is this normal/common? It's confusing me." I'm gonna venture before reading the rest of the post that it is not normal and not common, and it should be confusing, and it's a red flag. I, 24 male, met this girl, 24 female, on a dating app, supposedly as friends with benefits. However, she soon told me she's not interested and we never had sex. We continued to kiss and we remained friends, but she comes over from time to time. She walks around naked, sleeps next to me, leans on me, but we don't kiss anymore. Never told her I'm a virgin at first, but when I later did, she said she will take my V card one day, and that'll be the only sexual encounter. Yikes. She has many partners. She tells me about them too. All of this is a red flag, son. I don't know why I'm calling him son, because I'm a lot older than him, but it just feels like one of those, like, oh, honey moments. Like, she is stringing you along, and you're being led on, and you are just letting her do it. I'd be like, why are you naked in my house? Get out. This whole thing's making me feel empty, but I like her so much. She's very interesting as a person. I just want to know how I should behave with her. I can't cut her off my life anytime soon, but I'm getting so confused and feel empty and sad. Yeah. I'm gonna say red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag. A lot of red flags. She's definitely just leading you on and using you for attention. This is not normal, as far as I'm aware, for how women behave. I would never do that. It seems cruel. And listen, there's nothing wrong with being friends with benefits or like seeing multiple people or whatever, but both parties need to be comfortable with that. And this young man is obviously not. I think this young man needs to have a conversation with her at the very least and let her know that what she's doing is making him uncomfortable. And if you are like that young man, remember to respect yourself and don't just simp for girls who are not giving you anything. I don't know how else to put that. So, this guy, 23 male, I, 22 female, went on a first date with on Friday, is acting obsessive after one date. After he lied about being 6'7" on Bumble. I'm 5'6", he's 5'10". Wait a minute. He's 5'10" and he said he was 6'7" on Humble. Why did I just call it Humble? Probably because he was not being humble in that moment. Honestly, I don't know if I want to read the rest of it. I can already tell, like, this guy is a red flag. A walking red flag. I'm sorry, when you lie about your height to that extent, it's just, you're insane. Like, did he think she wasn't gonna notice that there's, like a 9-inch difference in his height? Especially saying you're 6'7", which is, like, an unusually tall man. Like, that would really stand out. So firstly, he was 30 minutes late to the first date because of traffic, which was fine, but I wasn't super happy about it. He took an Uber while I took the train there, and he was the one who suggested the time. I still decided to look past it because he said he was sorry. Next issue is when we met. He had his height listed as 6'7", and when I saw him, I didn't even recognize him because he was only a few inches taller than me. I get lying an inch or two about height, but this guy wasn't even 6 foot, so he lied about like 8 inches. He told me I was taller than he expected. Like, yes, I'm actually 5'6" and not lying about it. The guy's like, what? I assume you'd be 9 inches shorter. That's not even the biggest issue. He was talking about marriage a lot and what he wanted in a wife. He said I would be the perfect wife. Red flag. During dinner, he didn't even look at the menu. He was just staring at me, talking about what he wanted in the future. He said he's always thinking about the future and not the present. Seems that way. He was talking about wanting 8 kids. Red flag. But he was okay with 4, because that's how many I want. Thank God. He also talked about not liking cooking and being glad that I cook. He said he would miss me before our date ended. Red flag! Like, I don't know what it is, but men seem really open with me on a first date, usually share very personal stuff, but this was a lot. Last guy I went on a date with last week said he's into BDSM and wanted me to be his SLUT. Red flag. On the first date, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's no red flag. Like, if you're into BDSM, that's great. That's not a red flag. That's not what I mean. I mean, it's kind of bold to say I want you to be my SLUT on the first date. He could have held on to that one until like at least date 5. I don't know. Just me. So the guy I met this weekend just seems very interested, but I literally don't know him, and I'm kind of disappointed he lied about his height. We spent like 6 hours together talking and walking, but it was overwhelming. He was also saying I have a great body. He doesn't want to date someone fat. Red flag. I mean, you're allowed to have preferences, but maybe like don't say that out loud. I understand preferences, but this guy lied about being 8 inches taller. Yes, thank you. Let's not forget that part. Now he's just acting obsessive, and that's a lot for me. What do I say? I'm glad he didn't walk me home. He just knows what train I get off, and he Ubers everywhere, so I'm not scared of seeing him again. He's called me 17 times since the date ended. Red flag. I've called him back once before he had work. I had work the next day, so didn't call him back and just told him I was tired. I unmatched him on Bumble today, so I'm hoping he gets the hint. What should I tell him? Well, my advice would be to tell him that you had a lovely time, but you are not interested. Not interested. Sorry, that's too many red flags. I still can't get over that he lied about his height. Like, I get it, guys have this weird idea that they have to be at least 6 foot tall to be at all suitable for the dating market, which is not true, but whatever. But why would you say you're 6'7"? Say you're 6 foot then. Say you're 6'1", I don't know. Like, don't get me wrong, 5'10" is a perfectly good height. My husband's 5'10". I know a lot of people who are 5'10". I consider them tall. I'm also kind of short, so in comparison, they seem tall to me. But that's besides the point. Why would you say you're 6'7"? This guy is delusional. Leave him. Did he just call me ugly? Is he joking? I'm gonna go with a red flag. I know we haven't learned anything about this yet, but on a first date today, he joked I was a 6, maybe a 7, and my jaw dropped jokingly, and he said, just kidding, smiling. I didn't think anything of it. We laughed and moved on. I felt comfortable to get him a few compliments since I thought he was interested in me. Don't know what you mean by that, honey. Later on, we were texting and he complimented me for the first time and said my eyes are pretty. I said, thank you, heart. Red flag. Don't send him hearts after he called you a 6 or a 7. And I followed up with, haha, a 6 with pretty eyes? Face and tongue out, face. It was a joke, but truthfully, yeah, I kind of wanted and expected some reassurance I wasn't to him. He said, LMAO, it's okay. You look exactly as you do in your picture, so that's a plus. Oh, dude. Oh my god, he's savage. Did he just call me ugly? Yes. Wow, that is devastating to know I'm a 6 when I get all dressed up with makeup and a dress. Am I supposed to be content dating someone knowing they think I'm a 6? Like, Jesus, now I have a label of 6 my whole life. Sucks. Other people have been head over heels for my looks, so I don't know if it's supposed to be a big joke I'm supposed to get or if he legitimately wanted to call me a 6 today. I'm gonna go with beauty is not objective, so the rating system is a sham anyways, and the fact that other people were head over heels for you just proves that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and anybody who tries to say that there is one single scale from 1 to 10 that everybody's on is an idiot. But also the fact that even if he's joking, the fact that he's saying that you're 6, maybe a 7, is a diss. He's dissing you. A 6 or a 7 is above average, so I guess that's kind of nice, but if you like a girl and you think she's pretty and you want to be with her, just tell her she's a 10. Jesus. What are you, dumb? I bet this guy thinks that by negging her or whatever, like putting her looks down, he's gonna get her to like him even more. He's been on the internet for too long and stuff like that doesn't work because look, she's pissed. She's on Reddit, she's pissed. She's gonna get a bunch of people in the comments telling her that that is a red flag, which it is, and she's just gonna dump him and ghost him. It's just what's gonna happen. So don't neg people that you like because it's not actually a good strategy. Okay, so I'm confused. I'm confused because he drove an hour to see me and is planning to drive another hour to take me to dinner Wednesday. Oh my god, the nerve. He thinks they're still dating. He texts me back quickly and constantly and is super nice. He's not super nice. Ugh, I was giving you so much credit when I said you were gonna dump him, but now I'm starting to doubt myself. Am I being crazy or overly sensitive? Should I not have made the joke and brought it up again for reassurance in the first place? Is he just joking? I wish I didn't have to figure out dating alone. Okay. Are you being crazy? No. He said something mean. Overly sensitive? No. Should I not have made the joke and brought it up again for reassurance? Probably not, because what you should have done is just like called him out on the spot and not went along with the joke about your looks, because that's kind of sucks. You're laughing at yourself, basically. Is he just joking? Doesn't matter. If he is, it's a bad joke. If he's not joking, he's an a-hole. I wish I didn't have to figure out dating out alone. You don't have to. You have Reddit. You have me. We'll get you through this, girlfriend. Update. Sorry, guys. I didn't block him. I messaged him after not replying for a while, and he asked if I received his messages. I apologized for not responding and said, truthfully, I was hurt that I may be a 6 to you, but that my redeeming quality is that I look like my profile. Good, at least you spoke up. And he said, I was definitely kidding about both parts. I probably should have stated I was busting your chops. I apologize, I tend to be ignorant to the fact that it's quite difficult to read emotions through words sometimes. Okay, that's an okay answer. He might be redeemable. So could he be negging? Yeah, maybe still, lol, but I'm going on another date and hoping to ask serious questions and be wary of red flags. I like him a lot besides this. Girl. And they say I'm not good at seeing red flags. Here's the thing. Anybody who uses the 1 to 10 rating system genuinely is a loser. So to me, that would have been the last date. But this girl, she's going on another date and she's hoping to ask serious questions and be wary of red flags. Well, be wary then. Beware. Be more aware than you are right now, honey. Hey, I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm really starting to recognize red flags. Because that was a lot of them, and I saw them. Maybe there were more that I missed. Let me know in the comments. But really, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Maybe this helps you recognize red flags better, in your dating life. Or maybe it simply made you feel a little bit better about your own relationship, because, damn. Thank you for watching, guys. If you like this kind of content, please make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment. It means so much to me, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.